We're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. We've been talking about Cheese Pizza Podesta all morning long, and his password was what? Password. And I do not care, absolutely do not care about the Golden Globes, okay? And I am more interested in the Dems planning stall tactics for Trump's cabinet picks this week. You need to stay, the Republicans need to stay focused, push the cabinet picks through. Do not care what was said by any of them. Let's go to the Twitter deck. Donald Trump 27 minutes ago. Breaking news, it's finally happening. Fiat Chrysler just announced plans to invest $1 billion in Michigan and Ohio plants, adding 2,000 jobs. This after Ford said last week it will expand in Michigan and U.S. Instead of building $1 billion plant in Mexico. Thank you, Ford and Fiat Chrysler. From Donald J. Trump. The only one we're waiting on is General Motors. They are still building the Ted Cruz in Mexico, and Trump is not happy that they're building the Ted Cruz in Mexico. Let's retweet these. Let's do that real quick. All right, let's do this one and this one. Let's do the retweet. Oh, that was cool. Hold on, folks. I am rapidly retweeting the Donald. Don't you think they're worthy of retweets? That was the one I just did right there. Hold on. Hang tight. I know, Cole, you're saying, like, when are we going to move on? I mean, you get stuck on something. Okay, we have just retweeted those. But it's the Donald effect. Democrats are looking to, look, don't scare me or anything, Cole, but where is that head clown? You got the head clown? Yeah. Okay, head clown there, Chucky Schumer. Chucky Schumer, can you put Chucky Schumer on one side? Can you go to the other side of me? I'm going to get here. I'm going to get right here. Can you go to the other side and put Cheese Pizza Podesta over on the other side? Can you do that? Cole is running it, boy. Get me over on the opposite side, put Cheese Pizza Podesta. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm good. All right, there we go. That's Cheese Pizza Podesta. And let's see, could we get down in the bottom corner there? Can we get down in the bottom corner? Donna Brazil. Folks, these are just some of the clowns that could be in the transition team this week. We've got head clown over here, Chuck Schumer. Is that over there? Where am I at? Oh, no, over here. Over here, right? No, over here. Over here. I can't. There he is. Head clown Chuck Schumer. And then we got Cheese Pizza Podesta. And then we got Donna Brazil down here. All right, get those off there. What have I told you about running a scary movie? Scaring me like that. Get them all off there. Makes me a nervous wreck. Okay. What do we have going on this week? Now, if you go to United States Senate, all right, that you can find the hearings and meetings. You don't have to wait for the national media to tell you. So Tuesday, January 10th, all right, at 9:30, Judiciary will meet, all right? Hearings to examine the nomination of Jeff Sessions of Alabama to be Attorney General for the Department of Justice, all right? So that's at 9:30 tomorrow morning. At 10 a.m., Homeland Security and Government Affairs Subcommittee on Investigations hearing to examine Backpage.com. Oh, that's not the one I'm looking for. Sex trafficking. Let's see. 3:30, that's the one I'm looking for. Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs hearing to examine the nomination of General John F. Kelly, okay, Secretary of Homeland Security. Judiciary, again at 9:30. Jeff Sessions, this will be Wednesday morning. They're going to, Jeff Sessions. Now, we showed you videos over a week ago of what they're going to try to make the Jeff Sessions hearings look like. 10 a.m., all right? 10 a.m. On Wednesday, let's see, Jeff Sessions is at 9:30. At 10 a.m., Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee will be the hearing to examine the nomination of Betsy DeVos of Michigan to be the Secretary of Education. That's Wednesday. Commerce, Science, and Transportation hearing to examine the nomination of Elaine L. Cho, the Secretary of Transportation, Mitch McConnell's wife. That's at 10:15 Wednesday. Armed Services on 9:30 Thursday, hearing to examine the nomination of James Mattis to be Secretary of Defense immediately followed by a business meeting to consider the legislative process, blah, blah, blah. All right, that's Mattis on Thursday at 10 a.m. Thursday, okay. Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs, hearing to examine the nomination of Benjamin Carson of Michigan to be the Secretary of Home Urban Development, and 10 a.m. Commerce, Science, and Transportation, hearing to examine nomination of Wilbur L. Ross, Jr. to be Secretary of Commerce. So that is the schedule I see here. We will keep you up to date. The Democrats are upset because the Republicans are doing the same exact thing that the Democrats did when Obama sent his people up to, his nominees up to be confirmed. All right, we've gone over a little bit of everything. John Kerry's headed to the MIT to give a speech on climate change. Jared and Ivanka. Jared will be a chief advisor to Donald Trump. Jared Kushner will be. Jared and Ivanka will have offices in the White House. That's what we understand. They will have offices in the White House. Tomorrow, Barack Obama will give his going away speech, okay? Big speech. This will be the week that Barack Obama, they've already had the Players' Ball. In fact, tomorrow we'll play you some video from the Players' Ball. The final party at the White House. In fact, let me see, Cole, if I can get this now. Let me see Let me see if I can get this now. If I can get the footage of, well, here is one right here. Cole, check your email and throw this in, because I'm going to send you right now the Players' Ball. This is a little bit of a clip from the last party at the White House. Okay. This is what it is. It's coming to you right now, Cole. Tell me when you have this in and ready to go. All right. I found this clip. This is the last party at the White House. So if you when you have this ready, let me know. And so I want to play this. It'll be all week long, okay? That they will have parties at the White House all week long, And this is only like a 50-second clip that we found. And just tell me when you're ready to go on that, and I'll.
Right.
Are you ready? Okay. This is a quick clip of the last party at the White House, and this is what the week will be like. Go ahead and play that for him, Cole.
It's dogs in the house. It's dogs in the house. It's dogs in the house. And chicken dogs in the house in your mouth.
From the Himalayas.
The original player from the Himalayas. That's a little undercover video from the final party at the White House. We uncovered that. You didn't know I had that video, did you, Cole?
Nope.
You thought I was stuck in the house with the snow, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I knew it. Cole thought I was stuck in the house. Folks, the Obama week at the theaters, Obama's greatest hits, The Long Walk. Did you see the interview with George Stephanopoulos? And he said the long walk there on the walkway between the White House and the Oval Office, and where he made some hard decisions on that walkway. Folks, I want to know what hard decisions, okay, he made. Now, when asked about the violent video of the mentally disabled young man that was beaten on YouTube, he very quickly, he has convinced President Obama that race relations are better. Just because you've seen it on a video, that does not tell you the entire truth. And hate crimes have been happening for hundreds of years. So Obama comes out and says, look, if you think we, the brothers, Rome here, is going to get upset because you see a white boy, a slow-learning white boy, get beat up on camera, well, too bad there wasn't cameras back in the day when you were taking our slow-learning little black boys and beating the hell out of them. I'm serious. You can get mad at me, but that's exactly, you watch that over. Hate crimes have been going on for hundreds of years. Just because you've seen it on video, we wish we'd had a video camera back in the day. Okay, no problem. I'm your host, BKP. Let me tell you what we got going on at 10 o'clock. Katie Sazine's going to start talking about whistleblowers, and she's going to talk about Edward Snowden today. So that's at 10 o'clock, the Katie Sazine Show. You want to stay tuned in. And at 10:30, George is going to be here with his opinion. And then at 11:30, I am going to be talking about Under the Gold Dome, where we have the 2017 Georgia legislative session starts. I will be here for 30 minutes for Under the Gold Dome. At 11:30, we're going to be talking about state senate. So let me let you know that now. We're going to be talking about state senate, District 54. Some of the representatives in Georgia that will be sworn in today, their first time, new representatives and maybe a senator or two. Senate 54, there is an election, and some of the things that we have to look forward to in this upcoming session. I'm your host, BKP. Things have actually gone pretty well. Tonight it's Alabama and Clemson, right? The NFL playoffs.
Atlanta's got a rematch.
Huh?
Atlanta's got a rematch.
Well, let's see what we got here. We got the NFL playoffs. What do we got? Houston beat the Texans, right? I mean, the Houston Texans beat the Oakland Raiders, right?
Only because Derek Carr got hurt.
Only because of why?
Because Derek Carr got hurt.
This is only because Carr got hurt,
He broke his leg.
but Carr got hurt, broke his leg, but Houston's moving on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to play the New England Patriots, right?
That's going to be a disaster.
That's going to be a disaster for who? The Texans?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Cole's calling this one. Now, the Steelers walked all over the Dolphins yesterday, right?
Called
You called that one?
Yep.
Okay, the Steelers going to play the Chiefs. What are you calling there?
Chiefs going to win.
Chiefs going to win. Cole is rolling right now. I finally woke this dude up. Okay, wild card. Detroit played Seahawks. The Seahawks, they're rolling right in to play the Falcons. So what do you say there, Cole?
They're playing at the Georgia Dome, so the Falcons are going to win.
At the Georgia, Cole says playing at the Georgia Dome, so the Falcons are going to win. He's taking the Falcons against the Seahawks. Okay, the Giants, the Packers, Aaron Rodgers picked the Giants apart. Packers are going to the Cowboys. What say you, Cole?
Ooh, that's going to be tough. That's going to be a weird game, but either way, that's the Atlanta about to face, so that could be a coin flip.
Cole's a coin flip. Okay, Cole, I'm going with the Patriots, the Steelers, just so you know. That's the AFC Championship game, Patriots, Steelers. And I'm going with Falcons. I'm going to take the Falcons, and I'm going to take Green Bay. So I'm taking Falcons, Green Bay, New England Patriots, and Pittsburgh Steelers. Why, Cole? Now, here's the only thing that concerns me on this side of the coin with the Packers and Cowboys. Who will get better TV ratings? Now, I know there's a lot of fans that are very upset with me right now, but I really believe this NFL season, after Kaepernick and some of the other losers, and some of the things that's gone on in the NFL, I think right now it's a ratings nightmare, and they're doing anything they can to get the ratings up. I know you're thinking, really? You think they position these on purpose for TV ratings? I'm going to tell you something. If and when the Steelers beat the Chiefs, and if and when the Patriots beat the Texans, trust me, a Patriots-Steelers AFC Championship game will be a highly rated game.
That's going to probably Ben Roethlisberger. He's near retirement. He's nearly in the wheelchair.
But he's nearly in the wheelchair. But that'll be a rated game. On the other side of the coin, Dallas usually brings some big ratings. Packers bring big ratings. Falcons, the ratings are not quite as high as the Seahawks, maybe, but that's the one. So I got the call there. I'm going Falcons, Packers, New England, Pittsburgh. I'm out of here. Don't miss the Katie Sassine Show in just about 2 minutes. Don't forget, all we did today was bring you information to say, really, when the government says they have strong evidence, or they have strong information. Don't forget, they had strong information, and we went to war in Iraq. I'm going to be back at 11:30 to talk about the election in State Senate 54 District and what's going on under the Gold Dome. So I'll be right back with that. And right now, get ready for the Katie Sassine Show and George at 10:30. Take us out of here, Cole, to the Katie Sassine Show. Up now.